Hello and welcome to my first marketing video on Badminton Warrior. It is the eve of my early access launch. I'm a little excited and a little nervous. Actually, I'm very nervous because I'm not sure how my marketing efforts are going to pay off. But for today, I'm going to talk about Twitter and my experiences with Twitter. Because when I watched the videos and I read the articles on video game marketing, everybody said you gotta be on Twitter. And to be honest, I've only been tweeting for about a month, so I'm still very new to this, but I figured I'd let you know what I found so far. Okay, so some Twitter advice I read. They said tweet 5 to 10 times a day, which seems like a lot, and retweet other people's tweet. And for retweet other people's tweet, they said the ratio should be for every tweet that you tweet of your own. Like, let's say if you tweet 2 or 3 things of your own, then you should retweet other people's stuff like maybe 7 or 8 times. And the thing about this advice is I think it's geared more towards Twitter users who are trying to be curators. So people follow these curators because they're constantly, tweeting cool and interesting things. And the problem is that's not the goal of the game developer. So then when I looked at game developers and I saw what they tweeted, they pretty much tweeted exclusively about their game. And some game developers, they tweeted every single day. Some game developers, they only tweeted once in a while, like maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But the consistent theme was that they only tweeted about their game, and it made sense because really you want followers to follow you because they're interested in your game, not because they're interested in just random thoughts or things that you think are cool that you're putting up. All right, so let's go on. Use pics instead of text, GIFs instead of pics. Now, this advice actually is very helpful. I found that if I just wrote something without putting a picture or anything, it's just like nobody engages in that. And if I put a picture up, I got slightly more engagement, but really, I got the most engagement and the most followers and likes and retweets when I put up animated GIFs. So then, I know they're a lot harder to do, but they're also a lot more effective. So yeah, I would definitely take this advice to heart. All right, let's see what's next. Tweet in the early morning and day. Now for me, I tweet at 3 a.m. in the morning and I tweet at 11 a.m. in the morning. So I tweet, I go to bed, I wake up, and I tweet again. But I'm in the Pacific Standard Time Zone. So when I'm tweeting at 3 a.m., I'm actually tweeting at 6 a.m. Eastern Time. And when I'm tweeting at 11, I'm tweeting at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. What I found is that if I tweeted at, let's say, 3 o'clock in the afternoon or something, I would get less engagement. And so I guess people are more active on Twitter during the early morning and the midday, not so much late afternoon to when people are getting off of work. At least that's what I found in my own personal experience. Okay. Useful hashtags. So here are some hashtags that I use, but I have to be honest with you, none of them have really stood out to me. I'll take away one, exchange things out and stuff, and I get still around the same amount of engagement. And I see other game devs, they're using the same hashtags. So I guess these are the hashtags to use. I just haven't found any one of them to be particularly useful. with one exception. And this is the one I'm going to show you. Screenshot Saturday. So with this hashtag, for those of you, first of all, for those of you who don't know what a hashtag is for Twitter, it's just a topic that people will search for. So Screenshot Saturday apparently is a hashtag where people will use it. A lot of game devs will use it on Saturday to show off screenshots. And apparently a lot of people know about this, that if they want to see screenshots from new games coming out, they'll just search Screenshot Saturday on Saturday. And by far, this hashtag has been the most useful for me. The only problem is you can only really use it on Saturday. And I participated in 4 of these, and I think I gained followers on all 4 of them. Okay, before I go, I wanted to show you my Twitter page. So as you can see, my first tweet, I tweeted around October 12th, and today is November 14th. So I've been tweeting about a month, and I've tried to do around 2 tweets a day. And as you can see, this one, the first one I tweeted out actually got 9,000 impressions, 486 media views. So I think that's pretty good. But unfortunately, it starts falling off dramatically after my first tweet. So I guess there's a lot of people that just look for first tweets, and then maybe they're just checking that out. But yeah, my impressions started falling off, my media views started falling off in subsequent tweets. But as you can see, I pretty much put all GIFs and all pictures. I did a poll which only 3 people voted in, unfortunately. Yeah, so it's all these GIFs that I did. Because when I found out that GIFs, people responded more or better to them, I just decided, okay, I just have to put up GIFs exclusively. Okay, so let's see what 1 month of tweeting twice a day eventually yielded. So I tweeted 80 times, I'm following 11 people, and I got 27 followers. Now let me just tell you, I'm grateful for the 27 followers I do have. Thank you for following me if any of you are watching this video. But I'm also practical. I do understand that 27 followers are not going to be enough to generate buzz, enough buzz for the game. My one advice that I can give you, and this is a mistake that I think I made, is that I should have been tweeting probably around a year ago. Like Badminton Warrior took around 2 years to do, and when I had a lot of stuff that I could have been tweeting out and showing people, I was just like, no, I can't tweet, I'm focused on the game. But think about all the screenshot Saturdays that I missed, and by tweeting constantly over the course of a long period of time, I think that's key in trying to build up your followers. Instead, I'm trying to build up followers tweeting a lot in a very short period of time, and I don't think it's working as well. It's only a guess of mine. If you have any comments or suggestions on what I should be doing, I could be totally wrong, and if I am, please let me know. Leave them down, comment down below. And I think that's it for me today. Hopefully my early access release will go well, and I'll definitely be telling you about that when that's over. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.